usual embargo drill, please. 10:30 this evening. Show hands for the mics.
Good afternoon, Pep. Mikel Arteta wasn't at training this morning. Have you been in contact with him today? What's your understanding of the current situation?
Oh, he's in London. I think so. He's close to finish the deal with Arsenal. Is what I know.
With such a busy period coming up, how important is it from your point of view that this is resolved very quickly?
No, it's almost done. So he yesterday didn't training, today didn't training. I think it's moving to Arsenal. This is the last info I have. I don't know the last details of the contract, but I think it's there.
Sergio Aguero trained this morning. Will he be ready and fit to play against Leicester? And can you give us an update on John Stones and David Silva?
Both had training session. David Silva no, and they made 2 training sessions with the team.
How important is it to have Aguero back for this busy programme?
Yeah, a lot. Aguero and all other players.
There's been huge improvement from Leicester City since Brendan Rodgers took charge. Why do you think they've become so consistent? And do you see them sustaining that challenge this season?
Yeah, they did really well last season when he took over the team, and this season as well. And yeah, they were so consistent this part of the season. It's an excellent team.
Pep, Simon Stone, BBC. Obviously, with Mikel gone, how will you fill that vacancy?
No, we stay with the same people that we were here. So right now we don't add any other person to help us. We can do with the people we are here.
And just in terms of your team, when you look at the league table and you are a long way behind Liverpool, but you're quite a long way in front of the 5th place team, how do you motivate your side? Because at the moment you just seem to be a little bit marooned in the middle of the top 4.
There's a lot of games to play, so the distance that we have now, the teams in front or behind, can change in a few weeks, and especially in this period. So you start to approach the game tomorrow the best as possible and do what you have to do.
Hola, buena tarde, Pep. Yesterday it was the 10th anniversary of the 6-year trophy at Barcelona. After a decade training in more teams and living more experiences in football, now how you see that memory in your career?
That was nice, but when you are working day by day in your job, you don't think too much in this kind of event. So it's nice what we have done, especially there. When we'll be grandfather, when in years and after, we can think about what you have done in your career. Now I don't have many champs, so it's okay. 1 decade, it's quick. It looks like yesterday, and the time goes quick.
Pep, Damien Johnson from Premier League TV. How big a loss is Mikel Arteta, and what kind of impact do you expect him to make at Arsenal?
So now he decided to move there. When you have a dreams, you cannot stop it. So you have to follow your dreams. And of course, Arsenal was an important part of his career as a football player. Come back at home is important for him, and one of the best teams in England. And of course, wish him all the best. So the results, I'm pretty sure he's going to do an excellent job.
And what about Leicester? You had that incredible game against them last season. Unforgettable en route to the title. How have they changed and improved and evolved since then?
They play the same, except Maguire. The other team is the same, and a lot of quality up front, in the middle, back. They are solid, and they play so good in the counter-attack. They play so good in positional game. They control all departments of the game. So it's a fantastic team. It was last season when after the game, it was my feeling the next season we'll be fighting for the top 4, and it's happened. So yeah, fantastic team.
Pep,
just in terms of the managers now, there's been lots of changes at clubs this season. Obviously, changes now with Arsenal, with Everton. So much more focus on managers now than ever before. Is that something that you've noticed, the attention that you get all the time, particularly during match games now with cameras and everything else? It's more intense than ever before.
Well, before happened, this kind of thing happened all around the world except this country. Always I have the theory in this country the managers can be longer, but today there are a lot of not a lot of business. The clubs, the owners, play for a lot of revenue and money. And when the situation is not going well, the people are more impatient right now. You have to get results quick and sustain it. If you don't win, you can be sacked. And happen all the clubs. Nobody escape of that. And it's what it is. It's our life.
But do you feel more pressure on a match day now? There seems to be a lot more attention, all the cameras trained on managers these days, in technical areas, all of that business.
Yeah, it's normal. They have more money for everyone, so that's normal. So it's a consequence of that. So before just one camera, it was easier, but now, it's different. Changed a lot.
Move on to embargo. 10:30 embargo, please, for this evening.
Hi, Pep. James Jacks from The Guardian. Do you have Arsenal apologised to the club for not initially making clear their interest in Mikel?
I don't know.
Sorry?
I don't know.
Do you think they should?
I don't know.
So you really don't have an opinion about them not being upfront and honest and straight with Manchester City? It seems a little bit disrespectful.
No, I'm not involved in the